Right, video 3. So we just got through, went to the semi-finals now. Michael Webster, who I mentioned in the last video, he said I didn't drop him. I'm sure I did, but I'm going to have to dig the video out somewhere and see who was right, but I'm sure I did. So I'm just going to say that I did until he can prove otherwise, because I think I did. But anyway, I like Mike, so... Anyway, so then... in the semi-final, I boxed Sam Hyde. Now, a lot of boxing fans will know Sam Hyde. He boxed Richard Riakporhe, Dion Juma. I think he's 16-1 and 16-2 maybe now. The cruiserweight from Manchester. So I had him in the semi-final. I think he was the national champion. I was 6-0. Not really very experienced. And I knew how good he was. I heard he was really, really good. But I looked at it and I thought, I was 18 months older than him, 17 months I think older than him. And I thought that's a big advantage, you know. Him being 18, just, me being 19 and a half, I thought, would be too strong for him. So, me and him talk about the fight all the time. He says I hit him on the break. I say, facts are facts, Sam. You know what I mean? Gives you 3 counts and I stopped you. But he was very good. He was probably the second best I boxed as an amateur. He was really good. But I think I was a man and he was a boy. I was just a bit too big for him. I used to go home. I'd weigh in at 14.4, but I'd be doing the weight. I'd be doing the weight like a pro. Like I wouldn't eat or drink for 24 hours. The semi-final and the quarter-final was only half an hour from my house, so I'd do the weight, go home, eat, sleep. I'd come back and get in the ring at like 14.10, 14.11, so I was half a stone above the weight. Plus, I think Sam only weighed in at 14 stone, so I'm like nearly a stone heavier, So yeah, I gave him 3 counts, stopped him in the 4th and last round, and I'm through to a national final. And I thought, fucking hell, I've only had 7 fights, so at this point now I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to be world champion. As mad as it sounded, but that's the thing with your brain. One part of me thought, I'm going to be world champion, another part thought, God, that would hard work again. Because every time I sat down after each round, after the first round, I thought, fuck me, I'm fucked. So I remember after the first round I was losing. It was either like 6-5 Tim or 7-6. Because he was good, you know. He's still a good fighter now. He's a good fighter now, but he was good. And I remember just thinking, fuck me, this is hard. I was blown out my arse after 30 seconds. I was tired all the way through, but I was through to the final anyway. I was through to the quarterfinals of the novices. I should have watched Noah Burton, who's a friend of mine now. I meant to box him. But in order to box in the final of the boys' clubs, I wouldn't be a novice anymore, even though I'd under 10 bouts still. If I was in the final of the national championships, I wasn't a novice, I was an intermediate boxer, so I had to pull out the novice championships in order to box in the final of the boys' clubs. The final was in Arlo, in Essex, and I was boxing a Welsh kid called Lee Dixon. Didn't really know much about him, to be honest, but from what I was told, he wasn't as good as Sam or Michael. But he'd had buys all the way through, so I'm thinking I'm pretty confident at this point. I'm going to go down there. The only problem was doing the weight. I thought, people think I can make cruiserweight now. I was struggling at 19 and a half to do 14.4. I was really struggling. And I thought, if I can hold the weight, if I do the weight properly, even though I've got to go to Essex, 3 hour drive, 3.5 hour drive there, if I can do the weight properly, I'll beat him. So, went down to Essex that morning. Me, Ken, Paul and Steve went all the way down there. My dad went down the night before. And I knew he wouldn't have said it, but I knew we were excited. Big theme coming national champion. It was a proper national title. The boys club, Ricky Adams won it, David A. There was a magazine, like a programme, it had all the former champions, and they were all become world champions and stuff. So I thought, if I win this, it's something big. So I weighed in, seen the kid, and then it was about 24. The fight after me was the super heavyweights. It was Lawrence Okolie. He won the super heavyweights. On the same day, Ted Cheeseman won, Harvey Horn, Jack Cattrall. There's so many fighters that were going to be really good pros. Won them that year. So anyway, I boxed Lee Dixon. The final score was 36-5. I gave him a count in the second round, and I won easy. It was a really tough kid because I gave him a good hiding, to be honest. But yeah, I won 36-5. So at this point, I'm 8 fights, 8 wins. I'm a national amateur champion. I'm the Yorkshire senior champion, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking, I thought I'd made it, you know. So I'm going home the next day. My dad was like, have a few days off. I had a few days off. All of a sudden, Christmas comes round. The ABAs are in March. But 2012 New Year's Eve, turning 2012, on my way to a party in London, Lewis Tomlinson went to school with. He invited me and all the boys down to London for a New Year's Eve party. Some bird gets on the bus, looked at all my mates and said, I'm going to marry that bird. I don't know who she is, but I want to marry her. And anyway, yeah, so we ended up getting together in the days after. And the ABAs, and pretty much the rest of my career from then on, I never took it 100% serious. So, but I'll get into that on the next part.